Xavier Johnson. Big first half for George Mason. Have a 2-point lead on the road here at the half against Fordham. Welcome courtside with Coach Sidney Johnson. Chris Lewis here with Daryl Jacobs, the Executive Director of the Rising Coaches DEI Alliance. So thanks so much for taking the time here at the half to chat with us. Kind of want to start with the Rising Coaches DEI Alliance. What exactly is it? How did that come about?
Well, Rising Coaches itself, the organization, is the largest coach association in America. We have over 1,500 coaches ranging from the NBA, WNBA, college, high school, and, of course, grassroots. The DEI Alliance came about as the brainchild of Adam Gordon, who's the CEO, who approached me about coming aboard and actually trying to help coaches in the profession in terms of getting job opportunities. That's how it came about.
Well, and what would you say, Daryl, just in terms of the specific purpose of equality and inclusion in college basketball?
Well, we want to use our platform because we know that college coaches and head coaches are the most powerful tool in terms of having influence over the student athletes and possibly on their campus as well. So we want to get the college coaches involved because we know that in college basketball it's a powerful fraternity. So we want to keep the spotlight on equality and inclusion. So that's why we came up with this initiative.
And one quick follow-up to that is just in terms of the timing, like how quickly, this is change that is certainly needed and we would love it now. So kind of like what timeline can we look at in terms of some of these things and changes coming about?
Well, we have some initiatives that we have going, particularly with the DI lines. I have the Next Up initiative which we put together. Our men's basketball vice president is Brian Burden, and Kim Hampton, the former WNBA legend with the New York, she's the vice president of women's basketball. So we have a couple of initiatives called the Next Up. We had this was our second year, we just completed it, and we have two coaches the first year that went on to get Division I jobs at the Division I level, and we had a coach that went on to get a G League job. And we have part of our board of advisors, we have search firms that help us out in preparing the coaches in terms of getting them ready for interviews. And a lot of time with minority candidates, they find that they was not prepared. They don't have the secret sauce or the secret code to go in there and get the job. So that's what part of the DEI Alliance does.
So is there a certain amount of benchmarks or statistics that you want to hit or the growth that you want to see in a certain amount of time? And what are the metrics that you're looking at here?
Well, the metrics, as you know, this past season in college basketball offseason was probably the most we've seen minority coaches being hired in the college basketball level. So it's coming about as well, even though it's not where we want it to be, not just on the coaching side, but on the administrative side and collegiate athletics as well. Dr. Richard Lapchak, as you know, who has the Tides Institute, who does the study of all professional sports and collegiate athletics, shows the statistics that right now in college basketball on the administrative side, 88 to 90% of the administrators are white males, and it's the same way on the other side with the coaches as well. We're not even talking about football and all that kind of stuff. So these are the kind of organizations we work with, particularly with Dr. Richard Lapchak and Tides.
Well, Daryl, appreciate it, all the work that you're doing, and looking forward to seeing how the DEI Alliance changes the game. And appreciate the time. Again, Daryl Jacobs, the Executive Director of the Rising Coaches DEI Alliance. We'll have the second half coming up next.